How's it going, guys? SavoryKurt here, and I am bringing you this video because this is my TMI challenge. I was challenged by Mopar No Car, aka Mr. James, and yeah, let's just get into it. You know, the purpose of this is to basically give you some questions where you have an insight of kind of, hey, you know, I make content, I make gaming content. Sometimes I do some vlogs, random challenges. I do video games with a wife, but these are more in-depth questions. Some questions to give you a sense of kind of who I am and what I like. Make it a little more personable, I guess, and that way you kind of know a little bit more about me. So let's go ahead and just give it a go. We'll start it up. The first question says, what are you wearing? As you can see, I'm wearing an Aeropostale shirt. I got this cool beanie from Loot Crate, just some gray jeans and then some gray shoes. Ever been in love? Well, many times. Well, many times. Before I get myself in trouble, I'm obviously very in love with my wife, which you've seen her before in my videos. Younger, when I was dating, I guess I thought I was in love, but those probably weren't really, that wasn't real love, I guess, if you could say that. So yeah, I'm definitely in love. I'm still in love. I love my wife. Number 3, have I ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, I think we all have. I had some in high school that my first girlfriend, when we broke up, it left me in tears, and it was not a good time. I've had some other ones that were up and down, but yeah, I've had a terrible breakup. How tall are you? I am 6 foot, 6'1". I vary in that range. How much do you weigh? I weigh about 240 pounds, believe it or not. That's exactly where I weigh. Got this big old belly down here. Any tattoos? No. I have no tattoos, but I do want some. In fact, if you guys ever watch Supernatural, there is it's to prevent demons from possessing them tattoo. It goes right on the chest. That's where Sam and Dean have it. You guys can look that up. It looks really cool. I love that tattoo. Do I have any piercings? I've had my ears pierced before. Both ears, actually. First it was my left ear when I was younger, and then when I got older I decided to get them both pierced, but they kept getting infected, so I just decided to get rid of them. OTP, I don't know what that is, and I meant to look that up, but I forgot. So, way to go, me. Favorite show? That's tough because I like so many shows. I've been watching Game of Thrones. I watch a lot of Supernatural. Watch a lot of animes. They're all so good. I don't know if I could pick a favorite show. That would, you know, Boy Meets World, I guess, is something I will say is my favorite all-time show. I loved that show growing up. I rewatched it a million times. I have the seasons. Great show. That I will designate as my favorite show, even though it's really close. I like a lot of shows. Favorite bands, I'm a huge fan of A Day to Remember, and I'm a huge fan of All Time Low, if you guys know who they are. But honestly, I like a lot of music. I could go for pretty much anything. Even some country, that's probably my least favorite, but I like rap, R&B, rock, pretty much whatever. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it. Something you miss? What do I miss? I kind of miss being younger sometimes, even though I'm only 26. Let's see. I have a friend that I haven't talked to in a while. I kind of miss them. We shared everything together. I miss talking to them. I'll be honest, his name was Andy, and we don't talk a lot. And that's something I miss. But, yeah. Favorite song? That's tough, really. Favorite song? Don't know if I have a favorite song. How old are you? I'm 26. My zodiac sign is Gemini. I am a Gemini, the twins. Don't really follow along with that too much. Qualities you look for in a partner. I like a girl with brains and smarts, and my wife is super smart, super intelligent, and she's super witty. That's what I look for in a partner. Plus, she's funny, and she gets my humor, and I am not the easiest person to get along with sometimes. SaltyKurt shows up. SavoryKurt shows up. I'm all over the place, and she's great, and that's the reason she's the love of my life. So, let's see here. Favorite quote. I don't know why. I say this one all the time, and it's not like really that profound. I just used to play Civilization all the time, and it's, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Favorite actor. I have to think about that one for a minute. Favorite actor. Who do I like? You know, I don't know if I have a favorite actor. I'm a huge Will Smith fan. I loved him in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I've always liked a lot of his movies. I don't know. I'll think about that. Let's see here. Favorite color is blue. Actually, I'm wearing a blue shirt. Loud music or soft? I definitely like loud music. Where do you go when you're sad? Usually just here, honestly. If I'm sad, I like to relieve the sadness by playing games or maybe making a video. Sometimes I just go to my room and I just think about things. Maybe I watch some Netflix or whatever. How long does it take you to shower? Well, probably like 5 minutes. I don't take that long. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, let's see. If I haven't showered, maybe like 15 minutes. If I have showered, I can be ready in like 2 minutes. It doesn't take me any time at all. Ever been in a physical fight? Not really. I've gotten in a small fight. I got suspended from school for that. Self-defense, honestly. My mom got really mad because they tried to suspend me from school for 9 days, and they ended up just putting me in the principal's office. It is a long story, but yeah, I've been in a fight before, but just wasn't really much. Turn on. Humor. I love humor. And I also love, people say I have a type, but I like girls with big eyes. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but I guess that's a turn on for me. Again, my wife has the full package, so if you want to know what my turn ons are, just look at her and you'll know. Turn off, let's see here. I just really hate, I know this is going to kind of sound bad, but I hate illogical people that just don't really put a lot of reasoning behind stuff. Plus, I like clean people. I like being around clean people. If you're smelly or dirty, that's a turn off. The reason I joined YouTube, was because I had been playing games all my life since I was, old enough to hold a controller. Really, I had the Atari, I had Super Nintendo, Sega. My grandma used to play all the time with me. She's actually the person that really got me involved. I have a picture. Sometimes you could see it. It's over there. So I had been playing for a long time, and really the thing about life is you get out of high school and you think you need to go to college, or some people don't go to college, they join the military, and that's really honorable. I really didn't know what I was doing. I kind of just wandered around. I went through school, didn't do well. Just kind of been at the same dead-end job, and now I'm finally starting to figure it out, and I'm like, well, I love games. Why don't I get in this field? And that's why I started YouTube. It's something I genuinely do. I don't do this to make it, it's a hobby, but I want it to be more than that. I want it to be a career. I want to help people through YouTube. I want to grow the community. I'd like to, there's a lot of dreams I have with YouTube, and I'd like to, my main goal is to eventually move to Seattle and work for Steam, because I love that company. I think they're a great company. I love that area. So that's kind of the reason I joined YouTube. Help people. Because I love games and I love playing games, and I just figured, why not me? Why not do this, see how it goes? And yeah, I've loved it. It's been 3.5 months, and I just can't wait to see where it goes after, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, and see where I'm at. Fears. Fear of growing up and turning into my parents sometimes. If you're watching this, my parents, it's not that I love you guys. It's just that I want to be able to travel, I want to be able to have my kids when I have kids. I'm 26, I haven't had kids yet. I want to be able to success. I'm trying to say 2 words at once. I want to be able to set them up with a successful life. My fears is that I will not be able to do that. Not traveling enough, not seeing enough of the world. That's some of my fears. Last thing that made you cry. Honestly, when I sit here and think about it, maybe like a really sad documentary. My wife's a vegetarian. I have some other friends on Facebook that are, and I see these videos floating all the time of animal abuse and stuff like that, and that stuff really makes me sad. And I'm pretty sure it was a video of something along those lines that made me cry. I'm a huge animal lover. If you guys don't know, I have 3 cats. I have a dog. I have a fish behind me in that fishbowl up there, and I also have a sugar glider that you guys have never seen. If you don't know what a sugar glider is, look that up. They're really adorable. And maybe one day I can pull her out on video and show it to you guys. But if I could, I would take in way more animals. It's just that I rent and I can't afford the money. Last time you said you love someone, I said that this morning to my wife. Meaning behind your YouTube name, well, it's SavoryKurt. And it's kind of a funny story. Me and my wife have an inside story with that. We used to play Xbox together a lot when we first got our Xbox. And she wanted to make her own profile name. And Microsoft does this thing where they just assign you a random name, and she clicked through it and didn't realize, and it had gave her a name. The name was Savory Chip, like a potato chip. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever, and I just really loved the sound of it, and I'm like, Savory Chip. And I was sitting here, I had been thinking about this for days, so I'm like, I really want to start my channel. What should it be? Savory Chip. I'm like, I like that. SavoryKurt. It just felt like it rang together well, and I love it. So that's how that's the meaning behind my YouTube name. Nothing like sentimental. I mean, it is sentimental between me and her. Last book you read, it's been a while since I've read a book. Sadly, I need to read more. The last book I think I read was probably a Dris de Erden book, if you guys know who that is. I have quite a few books behind me, as you can see. I read a lot of Terry Goodkind. I just need to pick up on some books, but I just haven't. The book you're currently reading, well, I'm not reading anything, so I really need to start. Last show you watched, what? I watched Naruto last. I'm actually on Naruto. I'm about to finish the 4th season of the original series, and I think it's called, I always forget the name of the second one, but I'm about to get onto the newer ones soon on Hulu. That's the show I'm watching now. Last person you talked to, well, that was my wife about 2 seconds before I came up here. The relationship between you and the last person you texted. Who did I text last? I think it was my brother. So, hey, we're brothers. I'm pretty sure that's the last person I texted. Favorite food? I love Italian food. I am a huge Italian food lover. I could eat Italian food pretty much any day of the week. And that and cereal. I love cereal. I could eat that pretty much any time too. Place you want to visit? I want to go to Italy or Hawaii, either one. But I would love to visit Italy and travel around Europe for a while. Starting there. There's a lot of places I want to go. I want to go to many, many places. That's the first place I would go to. Last place you were? Was that like the last place I visited? I went down to Arkansas. Man, I'm blanking on the name here. Wow, but it was in Arkansas. Do you have a crush? No, I have a wife. I do have a man crush on Gordon Ramsay. I don't know why. I think he's a very attractive man. Him and Jensen Ackles, which again is from Supernatural. I have huge man crushes on them. Last time you kissed someone? Well, this happened this morning when I kissed my wife. Last time you were insulted? That was a couple days ago. Some guy had insulted me on Reddit. Called me Savory Butthurt because he didn't like my Diva video. And yeah, that bothered me. I did express it on Twitter. And it's stupid me. I need to realize that these things happen and just move on with it. It's just my personality is I want everyone to like me kind of personality. So yeah, I kind of took it a little bit personally, but it's stupid. I did, and I'm over it. First flavor of sweet. Oh, first favorite flavor of sweet. I don't know what that means. I just like any kind of sweet stuff. Chocolate is great. You can't go wrong with dark or milk. I like caramel, cinnamon, whatever. I like anything. What instruments do you play? I used to play trumpet when I was in middle school. I really hated it. I always wanted to play the drums and the guitar, but I just never learned. Favorite piece of jewelry? I actually love wristbands, as you can see. I actually have one just sitting over here. I love this stuff. I could wear it anytime. Last sport you played? I love basketball. I used to play football in high school. Used to do track. I did baseball for a little bit. Last song you sang? Okay, hold on. With your heart path. I don't know the name of it. It's by The Weeknd. It was on the radio, so that was technically the last song I sang. Favorite chat up line? Does that mean like favorite pickup line? I guess that's kind of the same thing. There's a little gnat running around. It's driving me nuts. Favorite chat up line? There's an episode of Will Smith where he goes up to this girl and he says, "Quick, give me your number real quick before I don't want it no more." And I've always just loved that. I think it's the goofiest thing ever. Have I ever used it? No. Never used it, no. Last time you hung out with anyone? Let's see here. Who did I hang out with last? It's been a while. I'm actually a homebody more than I want to be. I actually have a very extrovert personality. It's just that with YouTube and everything else, I seem to be at home more often than I want to be. That was probably John or someone like that. Okay, and then the last question, who should answer these questions next? I'm going to leave these links in the description. I'm also going to leave the link to the person that challenged me so you can go see their video. but I wanted to challenge Paul from Pharaoh TV, which I'll put that down there, Jester, and Scaldera, because I want to see all your guys' videos. There's a lot. Honestly, I could challenge like a dozen people. I don't know if that's what I'm going to I see most people challenging like 3, so that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, guys, that is the TMI challenge. I hope you learned some stuff about me. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that comment button, let me know what you thought. And yeah, I'm excited to do these kinds of things. It's really fun. I think it makes the community and everybody you know, it just gives you an inside look on their lives. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay savory. How's it going, guys? SavoryKurt in the house, at home, from work. Happy to be here.